Hey, 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 hey. I'm not doing things the way I'm supposed to be doing them. So I'm gonna boom. Oopsie. Ooh, hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? This is a crazy night tonight. Messing around with new stuff, trying to figure some things out. Got a guest that's supposed to be joining. Oh, there's the guest. Wow, let's see. Are we? Hold on here. I gotta make sure. Wait, and now I should be able to hear the guest.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Hey, look at that. Wow. The lag. Oh, there's some laggedy lag over here on the other side of things. Not so bad. Oh shit. It worked. Oh, you got real lag. I'm almost caught up over here on my Rumble. It's like It's like maybe 10-second lag over here on my end. So you got much more of a lag over there.
Oh, that
So.
noise. That was because I hadn't closed out when I opened the app, I was still in the old chat. Or is it
Stalker. Oh,
still?
stalker.
I you
Just
know what? I
just a
feel
little
it
bit.
sometimes.
You stalk a little bit, just every now and then, every once in a while.
But it's fixed on the Rumble.
Yeah, it's fixed. And and let's see if I did it. Did I do it? Let's go over to YouTube. Let's see what the fine folks of YouTube are viewing right now. Let's see here. There we go. Let me
But you
see.
gotta be nice to YouTube, right?
What? What? What?
I said I gotta be nice to YouTube. Don't look at my flag. Probably get
Oh,
taken
this
down.
is awesome. It is now fixed. Why the heck
Nice.
did it take so damn long for me to get this fixed? And I totally screwed up my whole process that I was going to have with uh, with our wonderful friend Dez. Like
I know.
what
That was
what
messed
the
up.
hell? What the hell? All right. Well, I'm just look. This is great. We got people popping in on Rumble. We got one viewer over on YouTube. Hello, YouTube people.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, YouTube? Here, hold on a second.
What's it making you do?
I'm trying something. Seriously, I can't just chat from the flipping box over here. I have to sign into it from over there, and then it pops it up over there. And it's like, what the heck? What the schmuck? All right, whatever.
Well, I mean, you're not going to probably chat in your own chat that often, but it's still, if you need to, should be an easier process.
It is a way easier. I can look at everything right here in front of me on the computer screen. I don't have to be looking at stuff on any other device. The only thing is I can't migrate the chat from Rumble to over here. I have to have the chat. I have to have Rumble open on a browser. So.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
But as Rumble becomes a more mainstream app, so to speak,
Yeah.
I think a lot more, people get mad at me because I don't share my stuff across all the social platforms when we're doing different things. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's because when I bring up the share button, none of the apps that come up, I'm on. And I'm not going to sit here and post in copy and paste into all that stuff. No. I share what I can where I can, and that's where you get it.
Right? Yeah, don't get too particular. Oh, I'm getting some love right now.
Oh, pretty baby. She's trying to suck up, so you'll let her outside again. Hi, baby.
Yeah, kind of. She may even want out right now. I actually let her out with me for a little bit during the day, during daylight, and it was kind of an experience, just a little bit of an experience, because after what happened, yeah, she's kind of skittish, and the flipping flock. I swear, a flock, not together, but this is the amount of owls we heard. It was hooting all over the place, like scary, like apocalyptic type owl hooting everywhere, and her ears were like doing this shit. Are like, and she's looking up, and I'm even kind of like, where the fuck are these guys? Are we gonna get dive bombed?
Big barn owls out that way.
Oh, we got multiple different types of owls out here, and yeah, the barn owls are strong in the Pacific Northwest. So, because they'll swoop out of nowhere. You have no, but see, we have a few of them that sit on our roof, and so like I'll go outside every once in a while. I'll talk to them.
I'm wondering if maybe one of them tried to pick her up and dropped her somewhere and left. That's how she got stuck. If she was that nervous about
it. Well, I don't know because of how.
She's got enough fur that their claws might not have.
Oh yeah, she still would have had a scratch or something. But I get what you're saying. She didn't have any scratches other than, like I said, it looks like she pushed through something because her left eye's all, blackened, and she's a little bruised on the side of her face, and it definitely looks like she tweaked her head and tried to push through, and did push through ultimately. So, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God for this fur monster. I'm allergic to her fucking fur, and I still love her ass. Shit. Nothing like being allergic to pussy. You gotta have it.
Oh shit, that's a good one. That is a good one.
My favorite thing to put in my mouth, and I'm allergic to it. Wait, there, I had to put that in there.
There you go. Soundboard.
Oh shoot. Well, at least you heard that. See, I was trying to figure out. So that was one of the things we were working on before too. I was trying to see if I could get my guests to hear what I hear when I play something on the desktop.
When we were on Skype and you would go to play videos, I couldn't hear it. I'd have to listen to it on Rumble.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that here either.
I'll throw something up, see what happens.
And I think I tried it, but I don't think I tried it by moving it into the live. So where that it's obvious to me, at least with my guests now. I'm not going to be able to hear my guests until I put them in the live space. So,
Right.
which is kind of cool, though. I mean, if you think about that, I don't have to worry about keeping everybody
Right.
muted.
We're not going to be having a conversation in the green room, so to speak, and you
Yeah.
having to listen to that and adjust to like whoever you're talking with.
Yep.
So that's really cool. I like that.
It's super cool.
And that seems like it would be, I like I said, I'm not sure honestly, other than jumping into other people's boxes or streams. I don't know how much streaming I'm really going to do outside of just the occasional, like, hey, I'm live, come hang out type deal stuff. Because that's like, yes, I talk a lot of politics, I play a lot of political videos and things like that, but I don't know, like, if that's really where my online presence is going to be going. Who knows? Because honestly, half the time I think I'm the idiot in the room.
Right.
Like,
you never know.
Until just recently, sorry people, I just actually started to realize that I know more than I thought I knew. Hey, I don't know how to word that.
Fair enough. Let's see here. There we go.
Because I'm always thirsty for more knowledge. Type deal stuff, like I do the online classes just to do the online classes, to listen to people talk about how you should understand the Constitution and the American history, and I don't know how reliable the History Channel is on the cable TV, but they've been doing the FDR miniseries for the last week, and of course
nice.
the kids been gone, and I got tired of listening to C-SPAN, so I put that on. So I've been re-listening to that a lot, and then I put like Forensic Files and weird things like that, because it's always good to know laws.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna try this real quick, and
all right,
bear with me. I probably have to mess with stuff a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. All right. I'm going to play the Star Spangled Banner by the Army Field Band Brass Quintet.
Ooh.
My ribeye steakhouse burgers are made with 100% ribeye beef. Think of them as the CEO of
Stupid commercials. You hear that at all?
No.
Shit.
No. I hear it on actual. I hear it on actual Rumble though. I figured I might go make sure that it was actually playing on Rumble before I completely answer that, because you played a video the other night, the Target video, and we couldn't hear it in the chat.
Yeah, that's my bad. I did it oopsie and I didn't unmute that.
Oh, yo. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, just in case that was the case again, it's not.
Well, I'd like to be able to figure out how to...
There's gotta be a way to do it.
Yeah, because how the heck else can I share? Like, if we're looking at stuff together, you gotta be able to hear what I'm hearing too at the same time.
Right, yeah, especially if we're like, we're gonna have let's play this clip and then talk about it type deal stuff.
Right.
Gotta be able to hear it.
Oh, shoot, here's one. This is the quartet of trombones. This is really good too. I don't know if I talked about it. I think I did, but I think I did on Coffee Talk. But I like the version of the Star Spangled Banner that Kim plays, but I'm annoyed with it already. She plays every fucking Monday through Friday, same exact damn thing, and it doesn't embody America when you do just the same thing every single time. And I brought myself to tears one day going through all the different variations of how our national anthem is played. And I started right here with the brass bands, the military bands, and then I just worked through orchestral stuff, and then, you know, like the people that play at the beginning of games and sing, and, you know, I listen to Whitney Houston again, which is one of the most powerful ones ever. And you've got, you know, you've got so many different variations of our anthem that embodies what this country is all about, because there's no one uniform standard to actually sing or play our national anthem. It's such a beautiful thing, and it's like I'm not ever going to push her to change how she does things on her show. I'm only going to ever support it. However, when I'm doing stuff, I'll probably play multiple different versions of the national anthem if I even make that kind of a thing, which I doubt I will make it a thing where I'm doing it all the time, but I know I will do it on occasion. Why not? I actually,
Right.
I think it's a beautiful song regardless, you know, especially if it's just instrumental. I love the
Yeah.
instrumental side of things.
I prefer it to be spoken as a poem,
Ooh, yeah.
like it was originally intended.
Yep.
And past, I don't like it being sung.
Really?
Don't like people changing how it's sung. I don't.
See, and I love that because that's America.
And,
Because it's interpretation, it's emotion,
and
feelings.
it's like, honestly, you know what? I take that back because I feel like it depends on the setting. But if I'm just gonna sit and listen to it myself, I want it spoken as a poem. But if I'm gonna go, like, there's a certain way to sing it at a sporting event. Like, it should be sung a certain way at a baseball event. It should be sung a certain way at a NASCAR game. Like, if you listen to those different varieties, it's like kind of a set format for those certain events, if that makes sense. Like the instrumental ones, I love at the beginning of like a Boy Scouts or a Girl Scouts award ceremony, or like a military ceremony or something like on those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But like sporting events and stuff like that, baseball is the biggest thing. The way it's sung at the beginning of a baseball game.
I don't know. I don't like uniformity. So, like, especially with stuff that is, you know, we're supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave, and,
Right.
you know, liberty and justice for all. Well, we all interpret things differently. That's part of the problem that we have in this country right now is the interpretation factor of stuff. And, you know, but if you can embrace that difference within your national anthem, I think you're winning, if that makes sense. You know, you're doing a good job.
I almost view it like the Constitution. It was written a specific way, and it should be honored in that way. Is that, like, I feel kind of weird about that. Like, I feel like I've been thinking inside of a box, to be quite honest. Like, it's pretty ignorant of me to think, like, you know, but I've always been very crucial of anybody that sings the national anthem.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should to a certain extent, absolutely. I just think it's.
I almost feel like I'm like a Karen on it.
No, I think you have good points about it. For me, it's just one of those things which ultimate form of expression.
Right.
And guess who we are as a people? A very expressive type of people. and we need to embrace that because that is true liberty, and and embracing the differences, because we all get emotional with the anthem for different reasons. We all are tied to it differently, whether you were a service member or whether you're an athlete or whatever the case may be. But those emotions come through and are expressed in so many different ways through music and through voice. And so, like, I've heard the national anthem played and spoken, like you're talking about,
Yep.
in many different ways. I've heard it played and sung many different ways, and then I've just heard it sung where it's just vocals, and I've heard it just instrumental. Like, there's so many different ways to embody and evoke those emotions from the body of the citizenry here, and I think it's fantastic. I do. Not, and I don't think one is better than the other. I think what it is it's like, what is your flavor points that really hit your taste buds, where you're like, ooh, I really like that. So, which then more individualism. So you prefer this style of anthem, I prefer that style of anthem, but it's the same. It means the same thing to us. We just hear it differently, and we prefer it differently. That's what that's America. It's just
It's strange. Like, the more you talk about it and describe it, it's almost like, to me, like I said, like the Constitution, you don't change it. It's like the Bible, you don't change it. You speak it like the original person that wrote it intended it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else is kind of almost on the level of blasphemy to me. Which is really weird because that's really closed-minded. But I've always been very critical of those that put like their little flair on it. I'm like, ugh, you're a disgrace. Like, just like you're horrible. Like you said, Whitney's. I can't stand it. But you're right. She has a powerful voice. She does this song beautifully.
Yeah. It's one of the best renditions ever vocally, done.
I feel like it's a total diss to what it is. Like, it's just, I don't know.
No, I get
weird.
it. That's why, like, I don't know. Did you see what I did for Kim for the national anthem and the pledge? Have you seen me do
the screensaver? Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah. It's not a screensaver. I guess it could be a screensaver. Wow. You could consider it that.
The pause, the holder, the screen takeover.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so notice how it's being sung. It's spoken. Both the pledge and the anthem is spoken and then sung. And also, this is what's the most powerful part of it for me: the words. Yeah. Because you can read it. Yeah. And then you hear it, and then you feel it. So when you have it in those different contexts all together, it's more powerful to me. 100%. And that's why I did it that way. Able to see the words and read the words as they're hearing them, because it gives it more of a, it's more defined at that point. I
would agree. Yes.
But see, I did it different.
See, you different. Did do it different. And like,
embrace me, Hooka. Embrace me.
Oh, I'm totally embracing it. I've never bothered to really judge it on the coffee talk. Like, I've never, like, it never really dawned on me. But like, Jewel just did just sang it someplace, and it's been in the media where, is it appropriate for you to put your own twist on the national anthem? And I'm like, no. Like, when I hear that, I'm like, no. But like, honestly, I guess I really don't give a rat's ass. do whatever you want.
Well, and see, for
I'm
me,
just not gonna do it,
and
Like,
that's it.
I don't know.
I agree with you for you.
Right. Like, but I think
If Hook is having an event, Hook is doing it this way, and everybody else can piss the fuck off.
well, that's the fucking truth, no matter what. Like, you just know that. But
Right.
I don't know. I guess I never really put that much thought into it, but I've always been like, it's supposed to have been spoken. Like, don't sing it. And I don't know, like, I'm trying to think, like, is it because the particular person that was singing it couldn't sing? Because I'm sorry, all my karaoke friends. I understand your passion, but I can't stand karaoke. I can't stand people that can't sing.
And
But I love to see their joy.
that's the dark truth. So you guys just suck it up, because I'm drinking up the dark truth right now. I decided to crack it open. Let's do this. No, it's true though. No, you're right. 100%.
No, I don't know. And maybe that's where my judgment on the national anthem comes from, because some people that want to sing it just shouldn't be singing, period. And you're singing something of such national importance.
Roseanne did a number on you, didn't she, when she sang it?
Roseanne who?
Roseanne Barr. Remember when she sang the national anthem at a baseball game? It made
No.
headlines. You
No.
never heard
Oh
that?
my God! Thank God! No, don't ruin Roseanne for me. Don't.
Roseanne's come back from the dead from that. She was canceled before canceling was a thing. This was in the This was in the late 80s or early 90s. You've never. She goes.
No.
Oh, play it for yourself right now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but she did it on purpose. She did it for exactly why I'm speaking about it. In this same sense, she believed that it doesn't matter how you sing it or how you play it, as long as it's your interpretation of it and it means something to you and you do it with some respect. Now, hers, even though that was
act like a snowflake for a moment and just be like, we can't discuss this right now. I have to wrap my head around this for a couple of days.
Well, yeah, if you watch it, you're gonna have to wrap your head around it for a lot of days, because I'm
on this on Monday.
I'm warning you. I'm gonna pre-warn you. Even though she did it, I believe, for a good reason, to make people think. Good God, she sang it horrendously and with the most disrespect that you could flip and pull out of your rear end. Like, it was that kind of. It was on ESPN. They played it over and over and over again. They had it on the national news. It was, yeah. I know you're a little tight. You might not even been born at that point. I don't know.
Pretty sure I'm a year older than you, dumbass.
You're a year older than me?
Uh-huh.
I turned 44 this month.
Oh, I thought you only turned 42 this year, 43 this year. Okay, you're a year older than me.
Yeah, fuck you. Don't even pull that shit. I'm the big sis. Fuck you. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. Yeah, no. Nice try.
For some reason, when you said the other day that your birthday was next month, I thought you said you were turning 43, so.
44. I might have said I wish I was just turning 43. I don't know. I don't even care anymore. I'm just like I'm in my 40s. I hope my 40s last for another 30 years. Like, I don't know. Like, and
Right.
I may make it last for another 30 years. I don't know. Maybe even longer. I have no flipping clue. So.
Tomorrow is not guaranteed.
No.
That is always for sure.
No, never is. All right, what do we got over here? Nobody's saying anything in the chat. We got 3 people watching, which is you and me and one
I
other
was-
person.
I was wondering if it showed you as a chat in the chat, like counted.
Yeah, it counts me
how it
because I'm
counted.
pretty sure it counts me.
Oh, because you're in on a secondary device, right?
Well, yeah, it's still on my account though. So here, let me try it. It says there's 3 people watching now. I'll click off, and we'll see if if there's still 3 people or not. Oh, now there's 4, so it's going to change. All right, boom, clicked off. Is there still 4 people there, or is it 3 now?
It never said 4 on my end, and it still says 3. It just jumped up to 4.
Oh, so it doesn't count me. So, sweet.
And let's see, because it's a little bit delayed.
I lost my 2 viewers on YouTube. What? Bastards.
Oh, I forgot we were on YouTube.
Bastards.
Yeah, it didn't change. It's still got the 4. So
Nice. So that's a true number.
yeah, they're pretty adamant that there's no bots on Rumble.
Yeah, I know.
Really that-
I try to explain that to certain people. Like, hey, don't worry about the numbers over here. Don't worry about it because your numbers
I
are
just don't worry
authentic
about-
here.
I just don't worry about numbers altogether. I'm not really much of a numbers person.
Hmm.
I guess if you want to succeed in the world, you've got to be a numbers person. But I'm just like, if they want to follow, like, especially on TikTok, like, I have a big problem with the follow for follow and requiring a certain number to go live.
Right.
Because that does not produce genuine connections, you know? And that's one of the reasons why I like some of the other apps. I can think of like 2 or 3, 4 right off the top of my head that once you open an account, you can just go live.
Instagram's
And honestly,
one of them,
I
yeah.
think that's how it should be. Oh, Instagram's that way too? I've never had
Yeah,
Instagram.
only problem is with Instagram is it only lets you go live for an hour at a time. After an hour, it kills your live and you got to start over again. It's crazy. Because I was trying to do Instagram lives for a while when I was first trying to move from TikTok. It was when I tried the YouTube stuff as well.
My name saved over there, but I have no idea if I do or not. Which I'm sure if I really wanted to look into it, I could figure it out. But I have no desire to use anything that is related to Meta.
Mm-hmm.
And really have no desire that's related to the Alphabet company either.
Right, and I feel the same way.
Just because I'm a very strong believer once you've done something to hinder the Constitution, you have no problems doing it again and again and again, you know?
Facts.
Especially when the response is usually, oh, my bad, I won't do it again.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
well, Zuckerberg's
yeah.
married to who? That's right. Zuckerberg's married to who? Where's that person from? I'm pretty sure there's a specific country that person's from, and still has ties to. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Just
Well,
just
anyway,
saying.
I've always had an issue with like I only ended up on Facebook because of my job. Like I was perfectly happy just using my MySpace for the rest of my life, which I still use. I just don't hand that out because it's for my private band contacts, not contracts. But like, yeah, like, you know, and then I don't know, Facebook was like 2 or 3 years old, and there was the whole big, they like nothing on it is your property, and they were using kids' photos for whatever the frick they wanted, and then I jumped into the whole, hey, why the back when what's that? It's still active, but it was bigger back then. Um, the We Love Little Boys campaign that they had going on and stuff, and that Facebook was just like allowing it to run rampant.
Really?
Oh yeah. Most of the, yeah, there's lots of pages on Facebook where you can go and um yeah.
Hmm.
Falls into the whole kids and the sex trafficking and the, part of my mission outside of my business on Clapper, and I mean on social media. Um and that is more of my, I guess, what I want as a presence on social media is pushing, the missing kids and the missing indigenous women, and just on those lines of, what did I just do with that thread? Sorry. Um Things, which, I mean, it becomes such second nature to me doing it because I've been doing it since what, 2008, 2009 is when I started doing all of that stuff on the internet. um that I forget that I even do it because it's like Tuesday afternoons. I make all my missing videos. I pay attention to the Amber Alerts. I throw them into a video and I send them out. And it's just like, yep. I
Right.
don't know. It
Hmm.
sounds careless when I say that it's just routine, but honestly, it's just routine.
Yeah.
I'm sure for the next couple of years, I guess most of my stuff is going to be along the lines of the political aspect of the world.
No. No. I couldn't see that happening. Never.
I the more I keep, and I don't know if I really want to do it because I've done enough schooling in my life, and schooling really isn't that important. Um, but if I want to be a law clerk or a law research person or a lawyer or something on those lines, then I probably have to do some type of schooling.
No way can I do this. Right? I'm anti-school, so yeah, don't do that. Oh shit, this is awesome. I can do this?
My question is because, I mean, I study a lot. I take a lot of free classes online just because why not? They're there, they're free, they're going to teach you something. Like, do it, Um I sit here and, if you guys sit there and binge watch Netflix, I sit here and binge watch documentaries and constitutional classes and history stuff, you know what I mean? Um but like, oh, that gentleman that was talking to Joe Rogan that we spoke of earlier, the one
Mm-hmm.
that does the wrongly convicted podcasts, like that, I really like, between that and getting more involved with the National Center for Exploited and Missing Children, um, like, I almost feel like more law education would help me better serve those areas, you know. And I know those are weird hobbies to have, but those are my hobbies. As much as I like cosplaying and anime conventions and comic cons and stuff like that, I really feel like the current political environment has like completely destroyed that for me.
That's not good.
No, it's not. It's kind of sad unless you're talking about something totally different.
What the fuck? I'm trying to do this. Like, I thought it was gonna let me do something over here, and it's. I don't know what the hell it's trying to. Okay, well, what the schmuck?
Yogi, what are you doing in the bathroom?
Getting some water out of the toilet. Just saying.
Do you need a bath? You want a bath? You don't even know what bath is, and Philip's hiding. Because he does know what bath is, and he doesn't like it.
Oh, shit. The hell did I do to myself? No! Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Man, that scared me. I went full screen on something that I'm trying to mess with over here, and it wouldn't let me get the heck out of it.
Oh, weird.
Then I just hit escape because that's like the secret sauce right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yep.
What the hell? Oh, what the heck have they done? Doink. Let's do that. I'm back out of it. Not doing it now. I was gonna put a poll up. So they have like got all these things built into here, and they've got like I could put a poll up, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me put like Biden versus Trump on the poll or anything. I couldn't access it. How to design the poll.
Oh,
So,
that's weird.
Yeah, kind of irritating because I should be able to, like, change that around because that would be like kind of beneficial. So,
right. And that is through the Streamlab program, or is that through like
yes,
one of the
it's Streamlabs. It comes all with it. The paid version, it comes with a lot of background stuff, and you got your widgets, you got your backgrounds, you've got your themes, you got all this stuff. Pretty cool actually.
I did notice that that's one thing. It doesn't let me set an actual screen like Skype does.
Background?
Yeah.
Like what I have here? Oh, you mean the green screen like behind you?
Yeah, the green screen behind me. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually can do that. I can. Because I got special toys over here.
Special toys.
No, well, look, you already know about this, but I can do this. Because I got two cameras hooked up to the one input. So, but this, it's called RGB Link. It's camera switcher, so you can have 4 cameras or at least 4 inputs. So I could have a TV hooked up to this and play whatever else. I could switch over to that, play a movie on it if I wanted to, or I could have another computer hooked up and like I've got a laptop here, I could hook up to it and then just go over to that laptop screen without having to bring in a window or whatnot. And I could do that. And it's really cool, but guess what else this darn camera switcher has built into it? Green screen. built-in green screen technology, so you don't even have to have a green screen. You just got the key, stream key stuff, or whatever you call it. So green stream, whatever. Anyways, you know what I mean. So that's really cool, and I haven't even messed with it. This thing has, like, I just splurged on like a cool camera switcher it's not like top of the line, but I can even do banners and shit, like logos. I can put logos in it, and then like put logos in the corner of my
I saw that
stuff.
on Kim's Coffee Talk with the
Yeah,
screen setup that
yeah,
she
and that's
had
through
on
this.
Rumble this morning, and it had her little
You like that, the Coffee Talk?
yeah, I liked
That
that.
she
that
didn't.
that was a very nice touch.
Thank you. She didn't
It
do
was
that.
hard.
Like,
It was hard to see that it existed.
right, because of the flag waving. But I just wanted it there, and I'm glad I'm not that asshole that just takes over things that I shouldn't take over, because I've had so much fun. I'll tell you, behind the scenes, I have created and spent more time on Kim's Coffee Talk stuff for her than I have on my own stuff, because it's like, but she likes the old school feel of things, and I'm like, we need to touch this up a little bit. We need to do a little of this. We need to do a little of that. And it's like, and like that the little watermark thing that I put up there that you and a few other people commented on, thinking that was cool. She didn't know she didn't sign off on that as far as like, oh, that's cool. I just did it. And I said, fucking live with it.
I mean, at the same time, like what? Like it's like whatever. But it also protects her stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a bigger thing. Like, and that's how I looked at it. Was, oh, cool. Now people know, even though it's streaming on Rumble or whatever, if somebody takes a video clip from this, they'll see it's watermarked.
Mm-hmm.
It has, that's how I looked at it. It was, proper property protection type deal.
Yeah. And for me, I'll tell you, I am trying to set her up so that when I'm not around, she can just do it.
Take it over.
Because I'm not gonna, like, I think Kim's great. I think Dez is great. I'll never not do stuff with them if they want me to be around. But as you know, certain people can't.
In the morning.
Well, it's a hard time in the morning. I got shit I got to do. I'm trying to make it so I can do it all the time to support her and what she wants to do. But as you know, I get a lot of hate mail. So if I'm going to start, if there's that many people that are going to shy away from supporting her because of me, I'm just not going to do it anymore. So just not going to do it. Because she has a different tactic.
Them.
Right, but I reach certain people, she reaches certain people, and together we can reach more people, and I agree with that. But if she starts losing people that she can reach on her own just because they can't fucking handle me, then I've just got to be like, all right, I got to take a back seat here.
Well, I mean, that I think would be something that obviously the conversation would have to be between the two of you. I know if that was my situation and people were leaving because, oh, okay, you're great, but your guest sucks, I'd be like, adios, motherfucker.
Right. No, and I know. And
like, I don't need to talk to you. You need to go look in the mirror, have a conversation with yourself, and figure out why you have an issue with what somebody else says, because obviously it hit a nerve that you need to fix.
Facts.
Facts.
But
I tell you all the time I am way too nice, and I'm not.
Well, the goal is to reach as many people as possible. And if I am not conducive to that for the type of people that she can reach, I can be a supporter from behind the scenes. Like I could even still produce stuff and still do things behind the scene and just not be seen on camera and just not have a voice during her time. Because shit, I'm a night owl.
Right.
I'm up at
right.
I do this all night long, right? So for me to miss out on 90 minutes, which now, because I've told her that people want more of her, we're doing the show a little bit longer. We're trying to do you know, not intentional but kind of intentional, like let's just see how it goes. And it's been working. The time flies by with the three of us talking, and people enjoy it, and it is great.
Yesterday at this point. Hey Emma. Hey beautiful. I hope you're having a great day.
Oh, is Emma in here?
Yeah, she's in the chat. Yep.
Emma.
I
love you, Emma.
I do have to say I really liked that they went that half an hour extra over this morning, because it didn't feel rushed. Kim looked more relaxed, and looked more comfortable with the process of everything, and seemed to be it just seemed to be a much better flow.
Mm-hmm.
From an onlooker, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I like doing the production side of things when I don't have to be the guy. And the reality is, if I could have somebody that was my person that was dealing with all the computer stuff, and I could just talk, have guests, just talk, no worries, that would be my ideal setup. But I actually enjoy doing this other stuff behind the scenes. And if I can alleviate Kim's stresses so she can focus on just being Kim, just, you know, letting it fly, her doing her thing. If I can be that supporting mechanism for her, then fuck yeah, I'm doing it, because she just needs to be herself and not worry about all this other shit that stresses her out. Because I know she's like me. Sometimes I want to grab the computer and fucking huck it. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, and I think since, like, you know, at the beginning the Rumble was being tough, and now I think it's a flow. It flows much better now that, you know, you're handling more of the Rumble, I guess would be like the words to you. Like, you're just doing, like, you're like, hey, whatever you need me to do, I'll do, type deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with her direction, or however you want to word it. And I think it's working. It's getting that stress off of her, which, you know, I wish I could do that with another friend.
Hey, that other friend, that voice needs to be heard. And because it's that person's hitting another group of people. Like, she connects with another type of people. And then there's like this cross pollination, you know, and if
I just don't connect with people.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like, I just show up and exist.
Yeah, which means you connect with people more than anybody else, because you don't go into a clique. That's the thing. You're a social butterfly. You don't fit into any kind of spot. Yeah. You know I'm right. You just prefer not to.
But I'm also that social butterfly that's over hiding on fucking Clapper.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or in my lives by myself on Twitter.
Right. Well, that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's okay. It's okay, because obviously you're coming out of your shell. You're willing to come on here and shoot the shit with me for hours on end.
Yeah, I'll sit and shoot the shit with anybody. Like,
that's my point.
Yeah. I mean, like coffee talk, you know, or bar chilling at a bar, or, you know, just things like that. But for me, it's I don't know, it's a control aspect. I can hit escape and close it at any point in time, and it be gone, you know.
That's not always a bad thing either. Hit the fucking button and run.
Definitely not. You know, and I mean, the last few weeks, like when I got sick with the whole chicken nugget debacle.
That's a book right there, by the way. Like, you could write a book over that.
You know how many things I could write a book over in the last 5 years? I'd probably be the best-selling author, and like, not worth my time. But I don't write. I hook. That opened my eyes up a lot to a lot of the stuff that was going on with social media itself. You know, like, I hadn't not done a live in almost 2 years. I had done a live every single day, at least once a day for at least 2 hours. And I'm the type of person that will go live 3 to 4 times a day. And not a single person noticed. Which, I don't care if they did or didn't, but it was kind of like, why does it matter anymore? That's when I was really like, you know what? I don't give a rat's ass if you don't like my political views anymore. Like, you know? Because I make videos all the time on, like, just my stupid random thoughts or random questions. And I probably have a good 600-700 of them saved in Telegram because I have my own little my own shit Telegram. But I don't have a tech person. Right. And I don't really feel like some of those things, it's almost like a video diary in some aspects, that anybody should really be listening to that shit. But I'll come and spew it anyways in a live. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. Does it really matter?
Yeah.
You know? But that made me realize that no matter how much I build on Clapper, it doesn't matter anymore. You know, Clapper was my 5-year plan, but Clapper ain't going to make it past 3. They're not fixing the glitches.
Well, you didn't know Clapper is what it is at that point. You know, it's like nobody knows. When I came over, I didn't fucking know. No, this
was just the last 3 months that it really, like, because I was like, all right, whatever, it's communist app. I'll just keep building over here because I've already built over here. Maybe with the pushes, the changes and different things like that, you know, it was only the first 3 million, and then of course now it's 4 million, and now we're missing $1 million. Like,
right?
And just like, I was so infatuated with the community,
right?
Or what I thought was a community, but there's not a community there.
Thank you. I've been trying to say that because you make your own community. And you can take that community that you make anywhere on social media. It doesn't have to just be one platform. It can be, you know, a diversity of all the platforms.
Right. And I mean, that's what I have been doing for quite some time. You know, I build.
And she's hit the button again. And she's, hold on. And she's back.
Am I back for real now?
Yeah, stop hitting fucking buttons.
I didn't touch any buttons. I swear to God.
I'm back here eating trail mix. I'm not touching shit. And you go, bye-bye.
All I did was I looked over because Yogi was having a stare down with himself in the mirror.
It looks like he's kissing you now.
He's sniffing. He's a sniffer. He wants to stick his nose in my ears constantly. He's like, he wants to eat my earrings. Poor Philip's just like, I'm sleeping.
Right.
Well, Yogi's about, what, a year? Philip's just turned 7. So Philip's just like, I'm a lazy fat dog, and if I don't have my vest on, I don't have to pay attention to you.
Right. Philip's like, hey, piss off, young buck.
Right.
I work. You don't. Fuck you. Hand me a whiskey, Mom. I deserve it. I worked my ass off today.
Wagging his tail. Oh, you can't see it.
Look at that smile.
Whoops. What are you doing? Hi. Look. Oh,
Philip's
baby.
a better puppy. Philip's a better puppy. Aw, I'm teasing Yogi. Oh my goodness.
That was Philip whining,
Oh,
not
well.
Yogi. You woke Philip up.
Hey, Philip, I see you back there. I've always, like, Philip's not a bad name. Because then you could call him Phil or whatnot. But here's the thing. Hear me out.
Can I tell you where it came from first?
Then you'll ruin. I won't be able to finish what I'm saying if you do that. Then no. Go ahead. Where did it come from?
No, go ahead. You first. Sorry, I was rude. I shouldn't have interrupted.
Well, now I'm worried about what I'm about ready to say because you're like,
Speak
Can I-
freely. It's your life.
can I tell you where it came from first? I don't know. Can you? No. Look, I grew up around a few Phils. I got some. The absolute factual thing about the name Philip. It's gay. It's fucking gay. It's super gay. Like, because if your name is Philip, you want to be filled up. Like, all your life you've heard about you being Philip. Got to fill you up. Like, the connotations of this name to the human psyche, and like, have you ever met a Phil that isn't slightly feminine? Exactly, because their name is the vagina. It's a virtual vagina. That's what that name is. Philip is a virtual vagina. There you go. Now you can tell me where it came from.
So, John's middle name was Philip, with the double L. And I was trying to decide between calling him Lip and Carl from Shameless.
Oh, yeah.
And then when my brain clicked in that it was the double L, I was like, it's Philip. Because I call him Lip. And I hate the name Phil. Like, I just hate that name. And John always was like, never gonna name anything Philip because it's gay. So the fact that you said the same thing kind of made it funny.
It is. It's gay. I mean, back in the day when you pulled into a fuel station, what'd you tell the attendant? Fill it up.
Please.
Fill up. Fill it up.
He's hoping he had given me the eyes.
And now you know why Yogi mounts him and thrusts. Oh! These pups are listening to every word I'm saying. They're like,
They're like, he wants gay porn. Let's give it to him. Sorry, guys. It's not Clapper. We can't do that anymore.
wait, you were taking... Is that how you were making your money? Doggy gay porn? That's a new one. Doggy gay porn. Like, what? Hey, come to Clapper where you can see some doggy gay porn. If you haven't virtue signaled enough in your life yet, you can virtue signal some more. Support gay animal rights. Gay animal rights. It is important to let the animals be who they want to be.
No, we are not doing that.
I'm making a t-shirt. I'm making a t-shirt and I'm sending it to Des and I'm sending it to Kim and it's going to be Gay Animal Rights Day or whatever. Like gay animal rights. Animal pride, baby. Animal pride. It's animal
That's what I
pride.
was totally thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna make an animal pride gay video later and see what everybody says about that one. With my luck, all the trans people will attack it. That's wrong. Well, so isn't what you're doing wrong. So go away. Get out of my feed.
Oh my goodness. I am so happy right now. I really am because I fixed this shit. Well, I say I fixed this shit, knock on wood. But I think there was some progress made. That's all I'm saying. Like that.
I think it will work fine. You got what? About half an hour?
Well, yeah, 40 minutes till coffee talk. So,
Yo.
and
Don't touch any buttons.
Right. No, I had to send him the because I think I gave you a new link, right? Did I give you a new link? I did.
No.
No,
I
I
used the
just
same
sent you the regular link. That's right. The link that Des already had. Because see, Kim and Des already have. No, actually, only Des had it. So I was right for sending this link, this current link to both of them just to ensure. Kim was so frustrated, though, with yesterday when she couldn't, like, I couldn't hear her in the box, but now I know why. I know the difference of why. And, you know, she could hear her, Des could hear her, but I couldn't hear them for a little while because of how I had things set up. Like I said, I have to transition into the live area to be able to hear you guys. So, which I didn't fucking know that. So here I am like, can you hear me? And they're like, huh? Yeah, we can hear you. Uh-huh. Because you guys can hear me, but then when you talk back, it's like, I can't hear you though. You can hear me? No, I can't hear you though. Can you hear me? Because I had you in the preview setting and not brought you into the live yet.
Gotcha.
Whereas, like if I do the NDI source and it's through Skype, and there she goes again. That's so funny. Don't touch the buttons. Stop touching the buttons. The fucking buttons. Stop it. The flipping buttons. Somebody likes touching buttons. Somebody likes touching buttons. Should we do this? We're doing this just because Hookah can't figure it out. She's lost. Oh, there she is. Hookah's there. Oh my God, she's back. And I got the bird. Nobody sees it, but I'm gonna narrate the fact she gave me the bird so everybody knows she gave me the bird. So we're gonna do. Oh wait, we're gonna end the intermission. So like, actually, I can keep her in here. I can look at her. I can see her, but I don't have to listen to her because she's in this space right now that you guys can't see. I've got, and you can't see me either. But like, I technically could I could transition over to the next. I said transition, right? Hold on. I could transition without her and then transition her later after the fact, and then I could hear her. But right now, she's in a zone where she could be yelling and screaming at me right now, and I couldn't hear a fucking word she says. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Well, she's threatening me with scissors now. She's waving scissors at me, and I just hope Yogi hears me and understands that he needs to go lick her in the ear, Yogi, lick your mommy in the ear. Get her, Yogi. Get her. You know you want you want a hug. Make sure you harass your mom until you get a hug. You know you're looking at her right now, aren't you, Yogi? Bad pup. You're supposed to listen to me.
You.
And now we can hear you.
Yogi straight up ignored you. He's got a new bone.
Yeah, is that the one between Philip's legs?
No.
He likes those salty treats.
I get them the
If I lick it long enough, I'll get more of a salty treat.
the water buffalo horns.
Mm-hmm.
Because Philip's got that jaw that just smashes anything. So
Nice.
I try to get things that won't break. Is that labeled? Sorry.
Oh shit. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, I just noticed something on my chat over on the YouTuberson side. Interesting. All right.
Did we make a new friend?
No,
Another new.
no, not that kind of friend. That was funny. I won't ever forget that one. He'll be back too, by the way.
I was gonna say he'll be back. He just seems like the type that will continue to visit.
Well, when his parents don't come down to the basement to feed him on a regular occasion, he'll want some interaction. So, even though it sounded like he's probably our age or a little bit older.
He felt like he was much older, especially the way he was quoting the Bible
And
the inaccurate understandings of the scripture that he was using.
yeah, I wasn't even going to mention that. But
Sorry.
look, again, the Bible is open to interpretation because we have no one, basically the man himself, to actually say this is what I meant when I said this. Okay.
Right.
So you can imagine the authors of this book, who were basically scribes for the voice and the man himself, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, God Almighty. Like, they're just verbatim stenographers, right? They're just writing exactly what the dear Lord's telling them, putting it, and so only the dear Lord knows the true interpretation.
Right.
Everything else is conjecture. Like, you don't fucking know. You really don't know. You could think you know, but you really don't know. So you have to read the damn thing, and then while you're reading it, you have to try to decipher it, right? Well, we're human. And luckily, we are made in his image. So we have humor like he does. We have seriousness like he does. We have a thought process like he does. We are nowhere near him, right? We are fallible. He is infallible. But we at least can, because we're made in his image, able to maybe slightly decipher things closely to what he was meaning it, because he didn't write it so it was above everybody's head, right? He wrote he had his authors write this so it was legible, readable, and it's in context, and so and it is it doesn't evolve because it is the word. Even though there's questions on how much has been revised by kings over time. But the whole point is, it's like it's one of those things that it lasts over time. So no matter what time period, you have people that can read it, understand the words and then try to make an interpretation for what the dear Lord was trying to convey to us. That's
Right.
all. And that's the only thing that you can ever ask for is like this is why I like Bible study stuff, because I have my thoughts and ideas. Like, read a passage. To me, I believe it comes across this way, and this is what it means to me. What does it mean to you? How does it come across? That's what I love Bible study stuff, because look, those preachers, they go to preacher school, ministry school, and guess what they all get taught? The exact same bullshit. And they don't even know for a fact that that's exactly what these things mean. But again, religious, which means there's a reason why they tell you to believe this and to believe that, and this is what this means and this is what that means. It's all based on the narrative that religion is trying to push across for itself.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of the Bible is debatable, even though it's the word and it's not debatable, if that makes sense. It's like
100%. I mean, the context of the word during one period of time and another period of time could mean totally different things. And at the same time, in the end, it was written to mean something totally other than how both sides interpreted it. Hence why, in the end, the only one that can judge that we did anything right is God himself.
only God can judge me.
But judgment is not a negative or a positive, and we only survive because we use it as a tactic to, like, I'm judgmental.
Mhm.
I am very judgmental. But if you see that as a bad thing or a good thing, is on you and not me.
Well, it's an
I
important
see it
tool.
as a survival tactic.
Yes, it's an important tool. Well, it's
You
like
know, like,
what the other morning, 2 mornings ago, when I kind of went off on the do your fucking job and shut your fucking mouth. Shut up and do your fucking job. Like, just do that. Like, that works. Like, most of us have to do that anyways, right? We just have to shut up and do our fucking jobs. But that individual got offended, and then what? Another person comes into the virtue signaling rescue, and then is like, well, I can't come into the box because I'll just be judged and not heard. It's like, well, but isn't that part of it? Like, when you speak with people, you do know you're being judged regardless. That's the whole fucking point. You have to judge each other's ideas. It doesn't mean you have to belittle an idea. Now, I'm good at that too, but judging someone's idea and saying, hey, you know what? That was a pretty good idea. When you tell somebody that it's a pretty good idea, you've made a judgment that it was a pretty good idea. And nobody has a problem with that type of judgment. But as soon as you're like, that was a shitty idea. Then they're like, fuck you. You can't judge me. Well, why? Because I just told you the truth.
right.
Don't be a dumbass. It's a dumb idea. Don't do it. But if I said, hey, that's the best idea I've ever heard in my whole life, they're like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, thank you. You're awesome. It's like, wait, but I just judged you. I made a judgment. What the fuck?
It's got to be the positive. Everything's got to be positive. No, it doesn't. I am so sick of hearing, you attract more bees with honey. Well, maybe I'm not trying to attract fucking bees, bitches.
Yeah, why the fuck do I want to attract something that stings? Fuck you. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
I'm allergic to those motherfuckers. I'm not trying to use honey.
I don't like sugar. I like salt. Like,
oh boy, you just set yourself up for something I won't say. And so, you know what I'd say, and I'm just going to do this. That's all I'm going to do. I don't even have to say it. Just walking along and smack, I've hit a brick wall.
right into that one.
Trying to find my way on stage and trip and fall and hit my head. Like,
Well, talking about tripping and falling. Did you see the president in his little gracious moment at the thing?
That's what I was just referring to. Where am I going?
When
Trip.
he first,
Dunk.
the first couple of times, fell up some stairs and stuff, I was like, I can totally sympathize with him. Because I am the person that falls upstairs. I have since a very young age. Like, I am accident prone for the weirdest things. So at first I used to find it like, you know, oh guys, don't pick on him, don't laugh, it's not funny. Like, it happens. Like, it has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
And then, sorry God, I saw the video where they used Donald Trump playing golf.
Yes.
And Biden falling down all the plane steps and stuff like that, and I was like, all right, I can laugh my ass off on Biden for like that meme or video, whatever you want to call it, is where I was like, you know what? Even though Biden holds the highest ranked office in the world, hey guys,
They're just playing back there. I've been watching while I'm listening. They're entertaining. What's up, Philip? Are you trying to get you some? Are you trying to get filled up?
gonna have to change my dog's name. I'm gonna have to stop using the word salt. Like, I'm just
You're gonna have to change that bed sheets over there.
That's their bed. That's not my problem.
Oh
The
my
kid can
goodness.
deal with it when he gets back. I just wash the comforter every like 3 or 4 days. Keeps down on the dog hair. Shit. I totally lost.
Talking about Biden and all his stupid shit.
Oh yeah, like after that, I was just like, okay, we can assault him. Like, I always was, even though I didn't like Barack Obama, I never insulted him because of the position that he owned. You always respect. You don't. What's the word? You don't salute the man. You salute the rank.
Mm-hmm.
I think is the proper way to word that. So you always respect the position, but you don't have to necessarily respect the person.
Right.
But to speak out against it in a negative or joking or condescending way, I always felt was very wrong. But that meme changed my whole perspective.
Damn straight.
I was just like, yeah, this guy's this guy's an asshat. I mean,
Damn
of course,
straight.
at that point, like the Russian collusion and this, that, and the everything else that was going on. Why do I have a tag without an item? Interesting. Okay. It just, I don't know. And then, of course, they made another one of those memes with today's fall and Trump golfing. It's out on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Yeah, I've
it
seen it.
was
It's
good.
where he's walking across the stage and he gets hit in the back of the head with Trump's golf ball.
Yo,
It's fucking classic. I saw that and I just about died laughing. Seriously, it was
I did.
that was hardcore.
It's funny because I was over slumming it, and on my For You page, that was the first video. I laugh, I scroll, I comment. Next one, it's like the same incident, a different angle by a different creator. My first 6 videos
Fuck yeah.
was some form of Biden falling during this speech. And I was like,
Right.
echo chamber, but I like it.
So okay, so you're slumming it, which means something to me. Obviously, it tells me where you were at. That's fine. But again, if there's that many people that see what's going on, and that many people making fun of fucking Biden over there, what the fuck is their malfunction?
Honestly, the six videos that I saw also see Clapper in the same light and just post there because they post there. They're on like Clappers.
They're on multiple.
Yeah, they're on many different platforms. These particular 6 people are not the ones that are like free $10. Okay, don't click the link in the.
So they're not claptards. They're just
Right. They're just there for one more place to reach, but they're not, yeah, no, none of them are. They're not still drinking the Kool-Aid. One of them may have at one point, but they're not anymore.
One of them may have. Is this Heaven's Gate cult over here? Like, drink the Kool-Aid, all going to heaven together. They were
part of the affiliates program, the original, like, day one affiliates program.
Right, the day where if you showed up and you were in the first 100 people that you had an option of if you just said hey, you wanted to be affiliate, they're like, yeah, we'll make you an affiliate. Yeah, that day. The day where they're just handing out candy to anybody that showed up.
Well, that's like, it's funny because technically when I first joined Clapper, once I hit, I think it was 10,000 followers, I was supposed to automatically get my blue check. Huh. But I'll never bother to apply for it. I like on Clapper, I like from a very early on, before I even hit 10,000 followers, I'm like, because I saw the drama that the blue check was creating over there, because it's just, I don't know. I don't need Clapper's approval. Clapper needs to earn my approval, is my thought on their blue check process.
Agreed.
So I'm like, you need to come to me and tell me that you want to give me my blue check. I'm not applying for it. Like the whole application process, and you have to do this, that, and everything else, I don't think is an appropriate thing.
Well, it would be appropriate if it goes full on flipping, background check and stuff like they do on Twitter.
Right.
And on Twitter, you don't have to fill out anything. They just go through your social. They go through your shit. That's all.
Did you know every time you change your profile pic or edit your name or anything like that in your bio on Twitter, you actually lose your blue check until they re-verify you?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty fucking sweet.
And if they're re-verifying you all the fucking time,
yeah,
it means
I'm not going to be changing shit all the time. It just kind of sucks because I had really wanted to change the profile pic, but because of the way it's set up over there, I had to do you have to get a specific thing so that it doesn't look awkwardly weird, because you can't adjust it once it's inside that little circle. So I'm like, I just got it and I want to change my profile pic, but I don't want to be that person that's like every 4 days you got to re-verify me because I've got a new profile pic. So
well, I don't think the verification process takes as long if once you already have it.
I doubt it. Like I'm sure they probably just go, oh look, it's not a picture of a penis. You're good. Bye. You know what I mean? Like You didn't change your name to Whores Are Us or whatever. I was actually kind of nervous with the username that I use. If I was going to be able to actually get verified, but I didn't have.
Yeah, because the dipshit that was in here earlier.
Yeah.
Are you a hooker? You a whore? You a hooker? What part of the country are you from? You must be from the Northeast to think that hookah could be like hooker, but you do know a hookah has to do with fishing and all sorts of stuff too. Like what the fuck?
Right. Well, and why would you automatically get if you're such a man of God? Why would you automatically go with a negative connotation of the name?
Right.
And if you click on my Rumble profile picture, it's the one that I had been using as my Skype background. So it's 2 crochet hooks.
Yeah.
With the word Hookah's 13th closet crocheted. So
then that makes sense. That's comprehension level right there. That's high end right there. Well done. But well, and you know, when we first met, I thought it was, you know, in the connotation of something different, like hookah, like smoking from the hookah, and that's what I
Yes,
thought
a
it
lot,
was.
a lot
So,
of people think that, and I don't correct people that call me that for several different reasons. One, you might have a child in the room, so if you call me a hookah versus a hookah, it eliminates any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so I
mhm.
don't correct people, and I'm 420 friendly, so whatever. Um,
Yeah,
and who
see,
knows? Maybe someday I'll just get into selling glass and get rid of crocheting altogether, and I don't even have to do a fucking name change. You know what I mean?
or you could do
Because I,
both. Oh,
yes,
you could do
I,
glass
I,
cozies,
I
crocheted
have,
glass cozies.
I have,
There you
I have
go.
made several of, because usually people will get them for like the coffee cups.
Yeah,
I've made some for bongs.
there you go.
Um,
And put it like a strap too, so it could be like a little bong carrying case.
I make the carrying cases for like the pens.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little crocheted sleeve with a little hook on the end of it. Sometimes they have a keychain on the end of it, stuff like that. Yeah. I sold out of all the ones that I had 3 markets ago.
Oh, really?
Yep. And I haven't bothered to make any more. I probably should. Am I really? Coffee talk in 15 minutes.
Are you serious? You got
I am.
you flipping dork. I wonder how many people have that flipping set.
Well, because that's when my son usually gets up. He usually sets his alarm for 5:30. I set my alarm for 15 minutes before because we both would have a habit of sleeping through our alarms.
Yeah.
And Philip usually, if I'm sleeping and my alarm goes off, he makes me get up because he has the med reminding type deal training and stuff like that. But after the chicken nugget fiasco, I have sworn off taking pharmaceuticals. Because, well, actually, you remember how when we talked about it on Kim's Coffee Talk about how those prescriptions, that drug manufacturer and stuff, 4 of the prescriptions that I had just been prescribed through that whole incident were manufactured by that company. And I was just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm all set. I'm done. I'm not taking any more. And of course, the tic disorder that I have is spun from medication that they gave me when John died, and I went into a full-blown freaking psychotic episode, and they pretty much sedated me.
You didn't get one of those straitjackets put on you, did you?
Oh, I would have wished that. They should have put the straitjacket over the medication. Honestly, if I ever go psycho again, I will seriously, I need to put that in writing. If I am being psychotic, put me in the straitjacket, throw me in the padded room, do not give me any medication. I will come around. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm a nerd like that. I have alarms set for a lot of the different lives and radios that I go to at certain times.
Nice. That's cool though. It reminds you, and then you can check it out.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. I'm trying to find out where see if the ladies are awake and ready. Who knows?
Oh, you already switched your background.
Yeah, I switched
I was
it.
just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. But Kim has to send me her stream stuff. So I'm gonna close this really quick, and
Okay.
hit the closing and finish this out. So
In the chat.
yeah, that way I can get ready to rock and roll and all that good stuff. So much love, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thanks for
I'm
hanging,
hitting the
Hookah.
button.
Bye bye.
I'm hitting the red button. Here we go.